This week on Stoked on Fishing, we're changing gears and going freshwater fishing at Diamond Valley Lake, located in Hemet, California, with a buddy of mine, Bill Egan, who is the Director of Operations for the One Bass Circuit out west, and a very special guest by the name of Mr. Mike Folkestad, a true legend and icon in the bass fishing industry. He's won 3 U.S. Open titles, which is one of the largest events in the West, and he has 8 Bassmaster top 10 finishes, including a win. Keep your eyes and ears open. You just might learn something this week.
All right there in the corner.
Oh, holy cow! Oh, yeah! Oh, right here. Oh, whoa, out of the water! Oh, that thing, whoa! Yeah! Stoked on fishing!
Where are we fishing today?
We're at Diamond Valley. I haven't been here for over a year, and you know, the springtime fish should be on beds, and we should have some good fishing today. But I'm hoping Billy will let me fish with a worm a little bit. He wants to throw that swim bait.
He did bring a couple big baits, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Are we doing a little drop shot today, or what do you think we might use?
Well, I'll probably look around. You know, I've checked the water temperature first. I haven't done that. I imagine it's around 58.
Okay.
And this should be spawning, pre-spawning, and I'll probably be throwing a Folkestad special drop shot. You know, if I see some fish on beds, if they aren't doing that, maybe I'll tie on some other stuff. Just here to have a good time today.
This fishing thing doesn't get old for you, does it?
No, I've loved it since the day I was born. I love the younger guys that are interested in fishing because I feel it gives them a direction. I've loved fishing. It's kept me out of trouble. Not saying I didn't fool around with different crap now and then. The direction fishing keeps you out of trouble.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do some fishing.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Let's do it.
Here we are at Diamond Valley.
Are we ready to go fishing, Bill? I know you're ready.
Ready to go fishing. Been jonesing. Had to call it off yesterday. Didn't feel the fish mojo. Too many things going on at home, so called up Mike. Said, hey, how about Thursday? And he said, let's do it. So, feeling the mojo today. We're out here with Mike Folkestad, Diamond Valley. That bait right now.
Stoked on Fishing's, hanging out with Mike Folkestad. What?
When you say Rocky Point, I said you look down there. You don't want to try the first one?
Why not?
You like that one down there?
Yeah, we can't fish this one. I love that one, but this is inside the 5 mile.
This one usually you can catch big fish off this one.
Sure.
It's got a different tail on there, dude.
This is the burner, top water burner. All right, okay. So many lures.
And we're gonna see some Folkestad specials today, right?
I'm sure you will.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good color here.
Yeah.
It really is. It's kind of a good color at most of the lakes. It's just one of those colors
Consistent.
that works. Yeah.
63. Not bad.
Yeah, it's warm.
Ooh.
Boy, there's still a lot of brush in the water. I thought with the water being down there wouldn't be as much, but there's quite a bit. When the water was way down, and back up last year when I was here, it was like full. Now it's down like 30 feet. So I didn't figure there'd be much brush, but there is. Yeah.
He's on. He's calling me up to the front.
Yeah. After he's got a fish. Nice.
Oh man, it got me in push.
Got you in
I don't know if he'll come out or not.
There he is.
Oh, broke it? Yeah.
What pound test are you fishing, Mike?
This is 6 pound.
Usually I'll let it cast out to the spot that I want to fish. I'll let it sit and let the rings disappear. I'll reel up the slack, point tip of the rod at the bait, and sweep, which creates that on the top. That lets them know it's there. Just keep giving it a couple different rips. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Hence, twitch and rip a bait.
What color we got?
We got a Folkestad special. We're gonna see if we can catch something on that. Shallow, flat, little gravelly rock, little sand, brush. Ideal spawning area. Nice. So get some big scenery. Here you go.
Matter tuck. A little chub.
Do my little trick.
Ah.
A little doctor. Go in through the gill and get it right in the round bend of the hook, and you just roll it like that. Comes right out. You just roll it right in. Don't hurt the fish.
That's a neat little trick there, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't go digging through the front way.
No, the other way you just can't get it and wind up hurting the fish. Bass Fishing Hall of Fame was in February at the Bassmasters Classic, and then the Freshwater Fishing Hall of Fame was at the Fred Hall Show in the Angler Marines booth. Pretty awesome, very humbling, and quite an honor. Actually, with the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame, most of the people inductees, or a lot of them, were my heroes. You know, so it's pretty awesome.
Sure.
Never thought I'd be there.
It says a lot, though, man, about your career and what you've done.
Well, a lot of the sports writers and all that, they kind of make you bigger in life sometimes, you know.
Hey, you put your time in, though, Mike.
Yeah, that's true. I have put my time in.
Yes.
But I fish for the love of the sport. I just love it, you know. It's an awesome sport. Just waiting for that bite. Fish all day without a bite and go home happy. That tree. Well, you were right. You knew one would be around here. Little guy.
It had to be. Just had to be. All right, there we go. I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up. You said it.
Yeah, that's a beauty. A little. They're all fun.
I got your attention.
They're all fun. I used to be real secretive when I was younger, you know, years ago. The world's different now out there. Everything's, you know, in the magazines, on TV, on radio, so everybody kind of knows everything anymore. I liked it better when we used to just have the little green box locator with the flashing red lights.
Sure.
Now we got, you know, GPS and downscan.
It's come a long way, hasn't it?
I mean, everybody can find everything now.
And what are we tying on here, Mike?
Well, what I have is a weedless hook that I use when I use on a Cinco, and I have redone the weed guard on it with the heavier mono.
You did that yourself?
Yeah. The weed guard's a little too light when you have a lot of heavy brush. So I seen the heavy brush here, so right away, so I switching from my normal hook to this one with a little heavier weed guard on it. Then I always use a Palomar knot. It's my favorite knot. Then I always wet it and cinch it up on the fluorocarboline, the Seagar.
Is that what you like to use?
Yeah.
Okay.
Phys-X and Tatsu, but be sure and always wet your line because it'll burn it and it'll damage the line. Now these here were all had a weight in the nose, you know, so here at Diamond Valley, I'm gonna fish wacky rig with no weight.
Now, did you put that plastic piece on there? Or did that come on there?
Yeah, no, I buy this stuff. It's shrink tubing, and I like to use it. It's a, you know, you can get it at Radio Shack and places like that.
Gotcha.
Instead of the rubber ring, you know, most people use that black rubber O-ring. I like this shrink tube.
Coming up on Stoked on Fishing, the weather warms up and so do the fish. Mike hooks into the fish of the day, and we even get a rare glimpse of a nice smallmouth bass.
Cast off. Confidence to go where the billfish are biting. Confidence to go past your curfew. Confidence to go beyond your expectations with Simrad, a name that's been trusted in navigation for over 60 years. Beginning with Simrad founder Willie Simonson, one of a handful of Norwegian engineers to work with new naval technology during the Second World War. Using his knowledge and expertise, Simonson made radiophones for the fishery fleet and created the first echo sounder for commercial use in 1950. Technology fishermen relied on to communicate, to get the job done, and to get back home again. It's a legacy of reliability and technical innovation we're proud to carry on. So whether you're going to the inner harbor, the canyons, or the far horizon, you can be confident that Simrad will get you there like no one else. Simrad, go with confidence.
Game pad.
With the U.S. Open payout,
Ooh,
90%
here we go.
payout. The winner gets a free entry to the U.S. Open.
You got a little better grade there?
Wednesday is the deadline, 5 o'clock. They have to enter by Wednesday at 5 to get in. Options are all included, all the other stuff.
Oh yeah. Woo! Nice, Mike. Yeah, Mike.
There we go. That's the fish of the day right there, son.
All right.
Nice job, Mike. Very nice.
Yeah, seen the fish going down the bank, cast way out in front of him, just let it sink slowly, real quiet. Pretty soon the line went, tick.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Awesome.
Very nice. Now I notice when you're doing this bed fishing, Mike, you're not throwing it directly on the bed.
No, I very seldom ever do, unless the fish is just super locked on, you know, going crazy.
So you bring it up to it.
Yeah, I try to make an entry past it where it's quiet, and then ease it into the bed. It's usually better to see a fish, go on by him, turn around, sneak up on him, than the way we're doing it, but these are just little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch them. They all have a personality, what they're doing. Best thing to do is you can get them excited where they're, you know, circling around on the bed totally. Where they don't like what's in there, they're gonna finally bite. Like this one here is holding off the bed, and I let it sit there and I gave it a little twitch. Well, he's seen it. He's probably 15 feet away, and then he zooms over there. No, it's a little one. Not a big one.
It's like a smallmouth.
Smallmouth.
Itching.
First one I've caught for a long time.
Reel it in just real quick. A smallmouth. How rad is that? Oh yeah. Sweet. DVL Somali. Very nice already.
Corner pocket. That's where I wanted to go.
There's a guy. What's that on, Bill?
Got rid of the skunk with the bluegill trash fish.
Oh,
Thumped it. Little guy, but still.
hey, there you go. Nice. Got one over here to my left, one on my right. All right, guys, let's see it.
Okay.
There you go. They're waking up. Just like that. You committed, huh?
No, he wanted it.
Pretty rad. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, man. Have another.
Nice job, boys. Nice job. Just pulling back. Voila. Mike, I've got a fan question for you. In your career of bass fishing, what has been one of your most memorable experiences?
Probably winning the first U.S. Open. That was really awesome, you know. It was 50 grand back then. So awesome when you won because like I was at the Tropicana and they had all the showgirls around me and everything and give you the money and you're up there, you all had to wear suits then. So it's different than it is today.
That's pretty
so
cool,
they
though.
put on a pretty good show when you won. They're all over sitting on your lap.
Ooh. Fun, fun, fun.
Well, what a great day, Billy. I mean, the lake's on fire. They're shallow, they're spawning, they're pre-spawning. Looks like a few post-spawn fish. We had a lot of big fish following the big baits today. We had big fish on, we caught big fish. It was just an awesome day.
Diamond Valley's on fire. Fishing was great. I threw the swim bait all day. Had some great followers, but Mike Folkestad's not inducted in the Hall of Fame for nothing. He schooled us out here and showed us how to do it. On camera.
Mike, you're gonna love to see that, trust me. I'm sure most people will. There you go, buddy.
All right, let's let it go.
DVL. Unfortunately, we're out of time this week, so I definitely want to thank my buddy Bill Egan for the invite and Mike Folkestad for allowing me to pick his brain and ask him questions all day. To be able to spend a day on the water with the legend is priceless. Not only did I learn a few things, I got to know a real class act and nice guy who has some great stories. Thanks again for the support. We'll see you next week, right here on Stoked on Fishing.